Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear for the NES! In the last part, we got here to this next building, which again looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? So you probably know what's gonna happen as soon as we head into this door with card 4. We are once again going to be fighting the bull tank, which is really just a bulldozer. I forgot to mention it back in MSX, but if this thing touches you, it is instant kill, so don't let that happen. As you see, I got pretty close to letting that happen. However, if you enter a sub-menu and then get back to the fight, it moves back to the top, so it's pretty much impossible to lose to this thing if you know that trick. Card 4 to get out of here. Also put the handgun back on, because it really is the best gun in Metal Gear 1. And in Metal Gear Solid in my eyes, because I use the handgun more than anything else. But then again, that's also because it has pretty much the highest amount of ammo for the damage it does. Suddenly, I'm not there. Anyway, from here on out, we're gonna be... It's mostly... Well, more accurately... I'm fidgeting with my sentences now. Great, this is happening again. This building is more or less the exact same it was in MSX, with a few minor changes. So, for the most part, this is familiar territory. Go over here, get the antenna again. Oh, we're getting a call. Or maybe not. Let's grab that antenna. Big boss here. That was jamming our communications. But now, everything's okay. Over. Well, thank you for telling me that clearly vital information. Anyway, now I want to head back north towards the elevator you saw. One thing I actually think I forgot to mention about the MSX version, but then again, I still don't know if it actually works like that in the MSX version, is that the two elevators in this building, the one I'm heading to right now can only go up, and the other one in the building can only go down. I forget if that's also like that in the MSX version. I know it's like that here. But, yeah. Anyway, we're heading up to the roof, which is once again a giant area of fights. Where you once again... well, actually, no, you don't get immediately noticed. It's actually very possible to get to this area without getting noticed, if I recall correctly. Either way, the next prisoner of war is up here. That was a close call. Dr. Petrovich is on the second floor. That's where he was in the MSX version, so I'd assume that would be where he is. I want to use some rations because I was very low on health. Nope, nope, not here, not here, not here, not here. See? Not here. Okay, maybe I am here. No, I'm not. Oh, I'm here again! No, I'm not. God, the NES version is very easy to do that. It is honestly kind of shocking how easy the game is compared to the MSX to just do that alone. And we've located card number 5. Yeah, it's pretty quick though. It's kind of weird to say, but... how to phrase this? This game in terms of parts is the exact same length as Metal Gear 1 on the MSX, 4 parts. But it just feels like it's going faster due to the setup. I'm not sure exactly how to phrase it. Either way, now we want to head back to the ground floor. You'll recognize this area. I'm not here. You saw nothing. Exactly. Also, in this room, don't go to the right. There's a pitfall trap there. Though, thankfully, unlike the MSX version, there's a very easy way to get around pitfall traps I'll go over fairly soon. Also, if you head to the west, there's a door you can enter that has rations. But now we want to head to the northeast, because there's a prisoner you might remember we rescued in MSX that's still here in this version. And it's a quite, well, not quite a vital one, but I like saving as many as I can. Also, I completely forgot to mention this, but I think I mentioned in the last part even. I missed a weapon. I missed the submachine gun in the first building in the game. Near where the one guy, oh well, first, that was a close call. The far end of the lock connects to the building, number 3. Go out a building to number 2. Arnold has the card to the door. Yeah, it's a thing. You can defeat Arnold with a rocket launcher. We already knew this from MSX. Either way. The submachine gun is in the first building in the game, near where the one guy tells you the location of the Gray Fox. I forgot to grab it because, honestly, I forgot it was there. And even then, the submachine gun isn't terribly useful. There's only one occasion where it would be useful, and that's coming up at the end of the part. So if you want to grab it, look up its location, go and get it, but honestly, you don't need it. Just, it's almost like why I skipped the binoculars, really. Because the binoculars aren't necessary at all. This is not a 100% playthrough. This is just a how I get to the end, generally. And even then, I put more efforts in terms of getting as much as I could in the game in the MSX version, because it's the better version overall in my eyes. And either way, in this room, we actually got card 6. This was where some plastic explosives were in the NES version, but they put card 6 here this time. I don't know why they did, but they did. And now I'm magically over here. Because now, I need to head back into that elevator. I'm honestly surprised I managed to not get caught there. The timing is a lot more strict than the switching lasers. Either way, we want to head up to the 2nd floor. You'll recognize this place from MSX. Thankfully, though, we don't get immediately noticed. Mind you, it doesn't really matter much because I can just go right here and they'll never see me again. That is a very glaring oversight. I forget if Snake's Revenge keeps a similar thing or not, but yeah. Oh god, Snake's Revenge, that's gonna be interesting. Either way, you want to get card 6 and head up into here to get the antidote, which will cure you from poison that we can encounter later on in the part. And trust me, poison sucks. I'm not sure if poison can actually kill you or not, but you want that HP. Trust me on that. You guys okay over there? Yeah, I like how enemies can spawn in a place that can't even reach you. NES limitations. Either way, these are the Arnolds, but we actually can't do anything about them now. We don't have the weapon, the rocket launcher that can destroy them, as that one guy told us. So for right now, they're just kind of standing there, and yeah, as I mentioned last part, they're likely named Arnold because they look somewhat like the Terminator. I don't even know why I'm heading in here yet. I want to go into there right after I do something really quick down here. Ow. That hurt. And in here we got this. I think this was actually an open door in MSX. But in here we got this guy. That was a close call. Can't cross the desert without a compass. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But that was actually our 14th prisoner, which is why I wanted to head down first instead of right, because we're about to rescue our 15th immediately and get ranked up to rank 4. He's right in here. That was a close call. Try contacting Resistance Fighter Jennifer on Waveband 120.48. Jennifer can give you a direct support. But be careful, she's a snob. She probably won't answer you unless you are pretty classy. And by that, he means you need to be rank 4, which I now am. Let's call 120.48. This is Solid Snake. You respond, please. Jennifer here. I'll set up the rocket launchers. Come and get them. Over. Somehow, I don't know how she does this, but the rocket launcher actually spawns in the room on the top right of the screen there that you can see. I don't know how she does that unless she is secretly either Solid Snake from 4 or Batman, but either way, rocket launcher's in here. However, like the handgun at the start of the game, we don't actually have ammo in it yet. Thankfully, there's a restore station pretty close by. And also that allows us to get another little thing done. So let's head on over there. It's back in this room on the through the bottom left door, which I think is a rank 1 door, or a card 1 door. No, I kind of feel bad when I have to destroy those Arnolds because they're just kind of standing there. They don't even shoot at you. It's more like they're trying to give you very, very tight hugs than anything. And hugs are nice. Unless they're from a giant 4-foot tall, well no, giant 4-foot tall, that's an oxymoron. A giant 40-foot tall lizard, in which case they're kind of painful. And here's some ammo. So I actually do restock to max off screen, because having high amounts of ammo is a very nice thing. Which is why the music actually jumps there. You know, I do have to wonder how these guards respawn so quickly. Let to go. Hey Jerry, you okay? Oh, Jerry's dead. Well, bring in Larry. And Larry 3. And Larry 46. Game logic is interesting. Hey, Dr. Petrovich, how are you doing? Ouch, Fox! The real Dr. Petrovich is in building number 5. Die, Foxhounder! Yeah, they actually moved the fake Petrovich here. And you can kill the guy. So that's the thing. And now I'm back in the room with the Arnold, so let's blow these guys up with some rockets to the face, because that's pretty fun to do. Though, a important difference here in design for them is that when you hit them with a rocket launcher, they don't get knocked back slightly like they did in MSX. So you do need to be more careful about when you get out of their way. Thankfully, 4 rocket launchers to the face for each, and they blow up and they drop card 7. And, no, we're actually not done in this area yet. I have to get some more things. We want to head through the top right door with card 2 so we can get to another item that's pretty important. Oh, get out of my way, guards. If I've gotten this far in, it's kind of pointless to keep on thinking that only one of you can get in my way and stop me. Mind you, that's only me saying that as someone who has played these games before and knows, for the most part, what to do. Because while I mentioned it back in MSX, but my MSX playthrough was maybe my 3rd or so time overall playing the game. Well, first off, this is Solid Snake, please respond. Jennifer here. I've got a compass for you. Over. Yeah, you do need to call her, otherwise the compass won't spawn in this next room. You have to get in there with card 1. But, like I mentioned in MSX, my MSX Let's Play was actually my 3rd or 4th playthrough of the game. I've actually played NES upwards of 8 times, so I know a bit more about this one. But, yeah. And now we're back in this room where I talked to the guy who talked about the compass, and we're gonna head east. You might remember this room from MSX. Roller is once again instant kill, so don't touch it. And get through this door quickly, otherwise, you know, you kind of die. And, that's not a very nice thing to do. And now I want to head back to... Actually, now that we have card 7, we're done in this building for now. I want to head through the northern exits, which means we actually have to head back towards the sludge. Back up here, actually. We were up in this room earlier. We can head up here into this and access this door with card 7. And now we're in the desert. People who played or who watched or played MSX know what you have to do here. Equip the compass and head north. This is the one instance in where the submachine gun is really useful, because there are scorpions here. And the submachine gun fires in an arc. So, you can kill these things much more easily. Scorpions, for the most part, are pretty harmless. They'll stay in one place until you get close to them, in which case they'll charge for you. And if they touch you, they'll poison you. And poison just does damage over the time. I think it can kill you. I'm not entirely too sure about that. But if you do get poisoned, just using the antidote, you'll be cured. I think the antidote's infinite use, so just keep on heading north with the compass and you'll end up here. Big boss here. Get in the truck over on the right. Over. Okay, let's follow orders, I guess. He actually means this truck right here. Uh-oh, the truck have started to move. It's probably taking us to our next location. I mean, he wouldn't tell us to do the right thing, right? Fuck! You saw nothing. It's probably just an off day for the boss. Either way, what you actually have to do is head through the main door. If you come in here, though, there's some ammo. And the truck in the top left has a single soldier for some reason. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Get out of my way. Die, die, die. Nope. They're prepared for me. Big boss here. Go through the door on the left. Over. You can't possibly leave me wrong twice in 5 minutes. It's a card 1 door, so head on through. Alright, what we got in here? Damn it! I'm sensing the boss doesn't really want to get much farther. Interesting. Either way, people who watched or played MSX recognize this area. Have to get to that door, and then we have to go down a very long elevator. Watch out for the pitfalls here. They are, yet again, instant kill. Though I have yet to show off the glitch with pitfalls that the NES version has. It's actually a really fun one, too. Either way, go through about 3 floors-ish of elevator, and you'll find yourself down on the 100th sub-basement. Which is pretty important, because reasons that we'll find out next part that people who watched MSX already know because they watched MSX. No, whenever I say MSX, I'm reminded of SSX Tricky. Either way, there's a door down there, which is actually a plastique wall in the original, but we can head down there with card 7 and grab the oxygen tank. We'll find out what this is for next part. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 4, we'll be finishing off the game, actually. Yeah, it's still 4 parts long. Either way, see you guys then!